Ethical Living Project, a brainchild of the African Capital Alliance Foundation and Enactors Nigeria, aims to catch these young ones early so as to gradually rid Nigeria of the moral decadence she currently faces. Chairman of African Capital Alliance, in his address highlights that the students participated in workshops and interactive sessions focused on sustainable practices, ethical leadership, and the transformative power of living with integrity.
The ACA Foundation was established as a force for good with three focal areas: governance, entrepreneurship, and ethical leadership. At the foundation, we believe that the future of our society rests on a foundation of strong values, which are honesty, empathy, responsibility, and respect. These are not just values we teach young people at the foundation. They are practical virtues that must guide our daily actions and decisions.
Whenever you make decisions, go back to your values, right? So the same thing with clarity. When you seek clarity, go back to your values. If you know what you will absolutely say no to, then it's much easier to actually move forward.
We're very passionate about, instilling the right attitude in young people so that they form this right attitude, right ethics when they're young, and then they're then able to then carry it through, and live it throughout life.
To ensure that these students were well trained, there was an essay writing competition where 3 best essay writers from each school were recognized.
I feel great because it tells me that I'm making strides, like I'm taking strides forward to become the best out there, because I always tell myself that one day I'll become the best out there, and this becoming the winner of this competition is just telling me that I've just taken one step towards achieving my goals.
You can't have a world without ethics. A world without ethics will only lead to destruction and will lead to increase in a lot of social vices and a lot of things that will disrupt and make our nation and the world as a whole not to be a safe place to live in.
I'm so happy, despite the 6 weeks journey, I can be able to come out of my school and be presented as the 3rd place winner.
Country Director of Enactors Nigeria, Makio Ajayi, emphasizes that the goal of the program is to instill a deep sense of ethical responsibilities in young Nigerians.
The impact that needs to be made to transform Nigeria cannot be made on a handful of people. We need to make that impact on a wide range of young people so that we can create that critical mass that will gradually transform the nation. And so for the 3rd edition and subsequently, we are looking to expanding gradually.
The number of lives impacted larger, the quality of the engagement of the students better. So like the Reverend who gave the closing remarks for the principal said, one is truly hopeful for this nation because we can see how these things could result in real growth.
Through initiatives like this, the African Capital Alliance Foundation and Enactors Nigeria continues to empower youth and pave the way for a more ethical and sustainable future for Nigeria.